Good evening, everyone. Well, now that almost all my colleagues have spoken, I would just like to substantiate to what they've already said by adding a few points. But firstly, it's so good to see all of you taking out your time and come here physically to see all of us. It's so good to see such good Indian faces on a foreign soil. Feels like home. And as you all know, we have been on this global outreach program from the last 6 days. We have been to 2 other countries before coming to Singapore. Tomorrow we leave for Indonesia, then we go to Malaysia. Well, like Aparajita ji has said, all of you are the true ambassadors of this great nation. I think we all need to know that our strength is our unity in diversity. You look at I was just wondering, I came, when I walked in, I got into the stage and was seeing everyone's attire. Kerala, wearing a kurta pajama, and you have Bengali and Bengali wearing a suit. I mean, that's something most of you have not seen. That's what India's strength, that's where India's strength lies. And all of us have been really emphasizing on the fact that this is a multi-party, rather all-party delegation, where you have members from the opposition parties as well, you have members from the Indian National Congress, you have members from All India Trinamool Congress, you have members from the CPIM, you have former diplomats. I mean, our strength is unity in diversity. A lot of people, especially the people who doesn't follow politics closely, thinks that what will be the opposition stand when it comes to national security or sovereignty of the country. Well, I might differ with the ruling dispensation of the political party. I will continue to fight with them tooth and nail, will not budge an inch from my fight. But when it comes to the national security of my country, I will stand firmly and serve towards what is in the best interest of my nation. I will not let my political petty interests come in the way of my national interest of my nation. And that is why we are all here for. We have been meeting dignitaries, strategic thinkers, luminaries, high-ranking government officials, think tanks, and conveying this message of countering terrorism and putting an end to this menace for once and all. All of us have been wondering that how do we put an end to this? The lady sitting at the second table asked the right question by saying that this has been continuing for so long. It's a 5-decade conflict. How do we put an end to this? Well, all of us need to do our bit. We have been doing our bit by visiting several countries, attending programs that all of us are meant to do. All of you need to do your bit as well. I agree with the fact that the global narrative has been captured in a different way, and I couldn't agree with this gentleman more. Well, I definitely try and convey this message to the ruling dispensation, but the only way to do that is when the parliament is in session. Otherwise, I'll convey the members of the ruling dispensation are here, and I'm sure that they will convey to their political colleagues or the ones at the hem of the government as well. So I agree with him. But we also need to realize that, we need to raise this in our circles as well. In universities, in boardrooms, in classrooms, in, interacting with friends, wherever we go, in civic society, wherever we go, we need to do our bit. You have so many evidence out in the public domain where you see high-ranking military park officials, and there are not 1 or 2, there are many in numbers. You have high-ranking Pakistani military generals officials attending funeral meets of labeled terrorists. Where else do you see this? I mean, what else can we offer you as evidence? You need to raise this, you need to further amplify this, flag this in your social media. media handles. I'm sorry, but we have an ex-diplomat with us. But I believe that in today's time, social media plays a pivotal role, and Twitter threads travel faster than diplomatic cables. So we need to up our ante as well.